The arena is buzzing long before the first punch is thrown. There's curiosity in the air, mixed with skepticism and excitement. Because tonight, the American audience is meeting a heavyweight they've heard about, but don't fully believe in yet. Tyson Fury steps into the spotlight, a towering figure from England, undefeated, loud, unfiltered, and impossible to ignore. At 6'9", he doesn't just enter the ring, he dominates the space around it. Fury talks, he smiles, he taunts, and he dares everyone watching to doubt him. This is his US debut, and he wants it loud, messy, unforgettable. Across the ring stands Steve Cunningham, a man cut from a completely different cloth. A two-time cruiserweight world champion, a Navy veteran, disciplined and composed, Cunningham has traveled the world fighting in hostile territory. He isn't impressed by size, and he isn't distracted by noise. For him, this fight is about proving that skill, timing, and experience still matter in a heavyweight division obsessed with size. As the referee gives his final instructions, the contrast couldn't be sharper. Fury the showman, Cunningham the soldier. The bell rings and Fury immediately starts talking. Hands low, chin high, playing games. But Cunningham wastes no time. He steps in with sharp jabs to the body. Punches meant to slow the giant down. Punches meant to test him. Fury flicks his own jab, loose and fast, circling and smiling. But the pace is high, unusually high for heavyweights. The crowd senses it early. This isn't going to be a simple night. Cunningham isn't here to survive. Fury isn't here to play it safe. And somewhere between confidence and arrogance, danger is already building. The second round changes everything. Fury, still brimming with confidence, begins stepping in more aggressively, throwing wider shots, believing his size alone will overwhelm Cunningham. But the smaller man is watching closely, calculating, waiting for the moment Fury forgets his fundamentals. And then it happens. Cunningham launches a perfectly timed overhand right, looping over Fury's loose guard and crashing down on the top of his head. The impact is instant and shocking. Tyson Fury, the undefeated giant, stumbles, then collapses. The arena erupts in disbelief as Fury sits on the canvas, eyes wide, trying to process what just happened. This isn't a slip. This isn't a flash knockdown. This is real. Cunningham has dropped him clean. Fury stays down, using every second of the count, buying time, gathering himself. When he finally rises, his legs betray him, wobbling as Cunningham rushes forward, sensing history. The smaller man unleashes combinations, pressing Fury against the ropes, trying to finish what he started. Fury clinches, leans, holds, survival mode activated. The taunting is gone. The laughter is gone. In its place is urgency. Fury fires back sporadically, landing a right hand here and there, trying to re-establish control. But the message has been sent. The myth has cracked. Cunningham has proven that Fury can be hurt, that size doesn't make you invincible. As the round ends, the crowd buzzes with a new kind of energy, disbelief mixed with anticipation. This fight has turned. Tyson Fury has been tested earlier than anyone expected, and the question now hangs heavy in the air. Can the giant recover, or is this the night the hype train derails? Rounds 3 and 4 become a test of intelligence and resolve. Fury's corner demands discipline now. No more gains, no more reckless exchanges. Slowly, the giant begins to adjust. The jab returns, firmer and more purposeful, used not just to score, but to control space. Fury starts leaning his weight on Cunningham, forcing the smaller man to feel every pound, every clinch, every moment on the inside. Cunningham continues to fight bravely, slipping shots, landing counters, and darting in and out, but the physical toll begins to show. Each exchange costs him more energy than it costs Fury. Inside, Fury uses short punches, cuffing shots, forearms, and body weight. Not pretty, but effective. The fight shifts from speed and surprise to attrition. Cunningham still lands clean punches, still shows heart and experience, but Fury is learning. He's walking him down now, cutting off the ring, making Cunningham move more than he wants to. By the 5th round, the difference in size becomes impossible to ignore. Fury's punches thud heavier. His presence feels suffocating. Cunningham's footwork slows just a fraction, but at heavyweight, fractions matter. Fury senses it. He presses harder, mixing uppercuts and right hands, forcing Cunningham to fight at close range where size becomes a weapon. The crowd feels the momentum swing. The early shock has faded, replaced by tension. Fury is no longer just surviving. He's imposing himself. The giant, once humbled, is now adapting, evolving, turning adversity into fuel. This is no longer about hype. This is about whether Cunningham can withstand what's coming. By rounds 6 and 7, the fight has transformed into a grind. Cunningham's courage is undeniable, but the effort required to keep Fury off him is enormous. Every clinch drains him. Every exchange on the inside favors the bigger man. Fury's confidence grows with each clean connection. He starts timing Cunningham, catching him as he enters, snapping his head back with sharp right hands. Cunningham still fires back, a warrior refusing to surrender. But the snap on his punches fades. Fury's pressure is relentless now. He stalks forward, cutting the ring, forcing Cunningham backward. A heavy right hand lands, then another. Cunningham retreats, trying to reset, but Fury smells the finish. The giant unleashes a crushing right hand that detonates on Cunningham's chin. Down he goes. The fall is heavy, unmistakable. Cunningham struggles, trying to rise, but his body won't cooperate. His legs wobble, his balance gone. Fury stands poised, ready to finish, but the referee steps in, recognizing what courage can no longer overcome. The fight is waved off. The arena erupts. Tyson Fury has done it. He's weathered the storm, survived the knockdown, and imposed his will. This wasn't dominance from the start. This was adaptation under fire. Cunningham lies on the canvas, exhausted but respected, having pushed a giant to his limits. The moment is raw, emotional, and defining. As Tyson Fury raises his arms, there is no taunting this time, no laughter, only relief, pride, and something deeper, validation. This was the night he learned what it truly means to be a heavyweight contender. He was knocked down, hurt, exposed, and instead of folding, he adjusted, endured, and finished strong. For Steve Cunningham, this fight cements his legacy as a fearless competitor, a smaller man who dared to challenge size and power, who shook the giant and forced him to dig deeper than ever before. The respect between fighters lingers in the air as the crowd reflects on what they've witnessed. This wasn't a mismatch, it was a test, and Tyson Fury passed, not because he was perfect, but because he was resilient. As Tyson Fury raises his arms, there is no taunting this time, no laughter, only relief, pride, and something deeper, validation. This was the night he learned what it truly means to be a heavyweight contender. He was knocked down, hurt, exposed, and instead of folding, he adjusted, endured, and finished strong. For Steve Cunningham, this fight cements his legacy as a fearless competitor, a smaller man who dared to challenge size and power, who shook the giant and forced him to dig deeper than ever before. The respect between fighters lingers in the air as the crowd reflects on what they've witnessed. This wasn't a mismatch, it was a test, and Tyson Fury passed, not because he was perfect, but because he was resilient.